Hello, I'm Tracy. I'm an IMS coordinator and I work for Amy.
My name's Charlotte and I'm 34 years old and I work as a personal assistant at the West Midlands Combined Authority.
Hi, I'm Jess. I'm a corporate support officer and I work at the West Midlands Combined Authority.
I'm Baljit Sahota. I joined the firm in 2004 and I've carried out various roles within the firm.
Hi, I'm Stuart Cambridge. I work for Barclays and have done for 14 years. I work in corporate banking.
I enjoy the arts. I enjoy being out close to nature. I enjoy family time and quite a few things really, but one of my passions is dance.
Outside of work, I like to do baking, crafting and spending time with my husband Tom. We got married last year. I also like to see the newer sights of Birmingham, having only lived here for a year and a half.
Outside of work, in my spare time, I enjoy being with my friends and family. I enjoy reading and I like playing with my cat as well.
I'm married, have 3 children and a dog. I enjoy cooking, watching movies. I have a large family on both my side and my husband's side, and we spend most weekends together.
Away from work, I love to spend my time learning about Spain. I'm a big fan of the Spanish language, having graduated in Spanish in education many years ago. Also, I like to get involved in rugby as I'm a huge sports fan, and currently I play for Worcester Mixed Ability Rugby in Worcester.
About 5 or 6 years ago, that was my first experience of sort of mental health issues in terms of depression. I've not had it constantly throughout that time. It was just really March of this year that I sort of had another episode of depression.
Last November, I went through quite a traumatic experience at my last employer, and this caused me to have suicidal thoughts and try to commit suicide. At the time, I didn't think for the whole 6 months when I was going through this experience that I would ever see the other side of it.
I have anxiety, which pretty much affects me every day, both at work and at home. It's that little voice telling me that I'm not good enough, that I'm not clever enough, that people don't like me. It's always there. It's much louder on some days than on others, and it can be quite challenging at times to really try and fight those irrational thoughts, those irrational beliefs about yourself.
I was diagnosed with anxiety after my sister's death from mental illness in 2011, a year after my dad had a heart attack, and I was then diagnosed with depression.
Since I was a teenager, I've suffered from depression. I've had depressive episodes throughout my adult life, which has affected me deeply. There's been differences in terms of the scale of just how much I've suffered as a result of mental health problems. Often it's been triggered by stress, a mixture of either work stress and or relationship stress. It's something I've been managing and coping with for a very long time, and fortunately being able to speak to people about it has really helped in the long run.
Once I sort of accepted that I'd got depression, that's when I sort of had a breakdown in the office. It affected my work greatly, but once I started talking to managers, that's when I really got the support, and also through my GP, and also through Birmingham Healthy Minds. I had cognitive behavioural therapy and that hugely helped, and that was really a turning point in terms of moving out of my sort of depression into more positive thinking. I'm still I'm still on the journey, but I'm in a much better place because I've come from a very dark place to a much sort of light at the end of the tunnel. And I would encourage anybody to open up and speak to somebody you can confide in, because I think once you can get that help, people can be there to support and be around you.
I was really fortunate that the Healthy Minds in Birmingham were really fantastic, and looking back now, I'm so thankful to everyone that was around me, my family and my friends, because they were always on the end of the phone call. And even though I felt embarrassed at the time of the way that I felt, looking back now, I'm really fortunate to have those people in my life.
In terms of managing anxiety, I find support with my close friends, my my family, my partner, at work as well. It's so good to have a line manager who is able to sort of pick up on when you're feeling quite low on a day, or you're a bit more panicky than normal because of the anxiety. It's good to just have people there to support you and to be able to talk to and share your thoughts, however irrational they are, to just have somebody to listen and sort of help bring you back down and help you to think more rationally again.
So having to deal with depression, fortunately at work and friends and family have really contributed in a huge way. Certainly at Barclays, where at times work's got the better of me, the way that Barclays has evolved in terms of provision for mental health has really helped me.
I'm Tracy and this is me.
I'm Charlotte and this is me.
I'm Jess and this is me.
I'm Baljit Sahota and this is me.
I'm Stuart Cambridge and this is me.